What's up everyone, my name is Sumit Suvarna, you're watching DESIgnition, and today I'm bringing you a very special review of car tires. Right, I got the Ultramile UM551 in the month of March, so that was about 5 months ago, a little over 5 months actually. It's August now. The car, the Honda BRV, originally came with Goodyear assurance, and although there was nothing particularly wrong with it, there's nothing that stood out as such either. The wet grip was great, really good, but that's about it. Nothing apart from that. I felt the need to change the tires at about 41,000 kilometers. The condition of the tires, not all tires were bad as such. I think the tires had some life left in them, but honestly it was giving some trouble, as in, it was getting punctured often. So I thought, okay, you know what, we gotta change this. Unfortunately back then, this was in December 2020, I didn't have a lot of money honestly to buy new tires. Thankfully, one of my friends had just replaced the tires on his car, and the old tires that he had, they're only about 2.5-3 years old. So I used that for a couple of months. I thought I'll use it for longer, but I didn't, because those tires were so bad. I won't name the company because I'll probably just get sued for defamation or something, but the tires were so bad, it literally felt like the tires were made of concrete or something. They're so hard. The braking went for a toss, the overall handling went for a toss. The ride quality was pathetic. Those were some really bad tires. Again, not gonna name the brand, but yeah, that happened. So after using that for about 1.5-2 months, I said, okay, no, we have to change it. We don't really have an option anymore. So well, in comes the Ultramile UM551. The profile of the tires that came with the car was 195/60 R16s, and I have upsized a bit. Now this is 205/60 16s. I have upsized just a bit. The difference in the profile is just about 2%. And that is what you should be looking for when you're upsizing. I've done a whole video on the tire upsizing guide. You can check it out by clicking on the link above. I think it's here. I haven't done it in a while, so I don't remember, but I think it's got to be here. No, it's here. It's here, right here. The link is right here. It's probably gone already. But yeah, if you're looking to upsize your car's tires, you should definitely watch that video. It's going to help you out. Upsizing helps improve the ride quality and all of that. Again, just watch that video. I've mentioned all the details. Now on to the review. Initially I thought I'll get Michelin's, but given their exit from India, it was difficult.
In 400 meters, turn right onto National Highway 373.
I'm actually on a road trip, and I'm doing a review while on a road trip. I'll get to this later. Getting back to the point, I was looking to buy Michelin's, but it was difficult to source them given their exit from the country for the passenger car tires. So the ones that I could find were quite expensive, and it didn't make any sense to pay so much for tires. So yeah, I dropped the idea of buying Michelin's and I started looking for other options. I looked at quite a few options. My priority were good handling, things like braking, wet grip, things like that, and better ride quality if possible, and if possible, long life. Long life is something that I really needed because I've been driving a lot. My car munches miles, so yeah, something with long life would be ideal. There are very few tires that will give you these features, so yeah, I had to do some scanning, a lot of searching. After checking out quite a few brands on tiremarket.com, the one that really caught my attention was Ultramile UM551, because it had all the features that I was looking for, including high life. But to be very honest, it really got my attention because of the prices. I think it was about 5,700 something on the website on tiremarket.com. And because I like the features, I wanted to dig a little more about it. Couldn't find much on the internet, so I just contacted the company. I asked them if this is hard compound tires, and they told me not to worry, as these are as soft as it could get. and I went ahead and ordered it directly from the dealer and got some discounts as well. We'll get to that later. But yeah, I got some discounts and I believe I've got some fantastic tires. Some of the best I've ever driven on. Not exaggerating. The first thing that I noticed the moment I started using these tires was that the road noise had reduced drastically. There's practically no road noise, no tire noise anymore, which is quite an upgrade when compared to the tires that I had before this, the one that I can't name. But even when compared to Goodyear, the Goodyears used to make some noise, quite some noise in fact. So this feels like quite an upgrade over the Goodyears as well. There's practically no tire noise in the cabin anymore, and somehow it feels more plush than it used to be. I don't know if you can hear anything, but I can't hear any tire noise at all. I'll try and get other people's reactions during my road trips about how they feel about the tires. They feel good, by the way. I actually recorded their reactions, but I haven't put it out because, you know, the review wasn't out yet. But in the future I will. On to the handling now. The handling has certainly gotten better. It corners better, the braking distance has reduced drastically, and the wet grip. I am driving in wet conditions right now and I almost can't feel like the roads are wet. That's just how good the wet grip is. It's top notch. It is quite an improvement compared to the older tires that I used. So if you want your car's tires to complement its handling or probably make it a little better, I think these tires would be really good. They could do the job for you without digging a hole in your pocket. And I think that is one of the USPs of these tires. Yes, the handling has impressed me that much. The next big improvement is the ride quality. It rides so much better that it's actually the most impressive thing about the new tires for me, more than even the handling. You see, the suspension setup of this car, the Honda BRV, it's quite stiff, and while it works really well at high speeds, the high speed stability is fantastic. At lower speeds, it can be a bit of a downer for your co-passengers, and that's why you need soft compound rubber. That's why these tires, the Ultramile 551, it's actually a blessing in disguise for me. Yes, the ride quality is that much better. It rides a hell lot better now. It's almost as if the car has an extra set of suspensions. That's how good the engineering of the tire is. I'm not exaggerating, not one bit. So these tiny speed breakers, little undulations, these rumble strips, they don't phase the car at all. It's not like these rumble strips were much of a bother earlier either, but now it's noticeably better. So if your cars are stiffly sprung, you can definitely consider these tires to improve the ride quality a little. In fact, even if your suspension setup is on the softer side, you can consider these tires because hard compound tires really suck the charm out of your car. And when the roads are really bad, the car now performs much better than it used to with the older set of tires. Like if you are on an off-road trail where the road conditions are really bad, the grip with these tires are much better. You won't find it very difficult to get a move on, move ahead, or anything of that sort. One of the other claims by the company is that you get better mileage with these tires. To be honest, I haven't really tested it properly. I mean, I don't really care much about the mileage when I'm driving because the car in general returns a pretty decent mileage. So I can't really say for sure, but that is one of the claims. Although in my experience, soft compound tires do return better mileage, even if just a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if this actually does that. If you're looking to buy new car tires, you should definitely consider the Ultramile, UM551, or any car tires basically. They have all kinds of car tires, off-road tires. They also have tires for trucks and buses. I mean, if you own those. But yeah, they have all kinds of passenger car tires and they are fantastic value for money. In fact, I can't think of any other brand that offers you so much value for the money that you pay. I'm saying this after using this for almost 6 months. I've done so many road trips on these, and I'm still on a road trip. As you can see, I am cornering really hard and I'm enjoying myself. I digress. Getting back to the point, yes, you should definitely consider the Ultramile tires. And if you want to buy yourself these tires, you can get it from the Ultramile shop. You can get some discounts, I believe. I'm not sure yet, but if there are any discounts, the coupon code will be there in the description below, along with the link to the Ultramile shop. If you prefer to buy from Amazon or Tire Market and other websites, you can do that as well. It's your preference. Anyway, yes, fantastic tires, fantastic value for money, and I am very happy, very glad. I don't know if you can say very glad, but I'm very glad that I bought these tires, because every time I go out for a drive, I have a smile plastered on my face. Of course, there's VTech that does that, but the tires are definitely complementing the VTech power. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I put out a car review, car maintenance tips, tire reviews, travel logs, etc. There's nothing etc. actually, this is just things that I mentioned. But yeah, also maybe share this with your friends, anyone who's looking to buy tires. This video can actually help them. Apart from that, if you wish to be a part of our community on Facebook, you can join our group. It's called Designated Motorheads, and the link again is in the description below. I'm again on a road trip. I'm going to this town called Kalasa, that's in Chikmagalur district of Karnataka. Beautiful district. And yes, another road trip with my Honda BRV with the new Ultramile tires.